All right, first grade, today we're going to print our stamp. So last time we were here, we made a stamp of our lizard and some leaves into a piece of foam. What we did was we pressed down into the foam to create our lines. Now we're going to print this. To print, I have to use a tool called a brayer. The brayer is going to roll the ink, but since this is flat, it's not going to get in anywhere that I pressed down. So here's how I load up my brayer. You will have plenty of color choices. I'm going to do pink today. You will have lots of different options. So I put the ink on my brayer, and then using my magazine, I'm going to gently roll it back and forth because I'm trying to get ink all over my brayer. Now, is it all over yet? Nope, I didn't get any here, so I need to keep rolling. And I'll go back and forth and back and forth very gently. Now what you're going to start hearing is you're going to start to hear a sticky sound. When you start hearing the sticky sound, that's how you know you have gotten all the ink on your brayer. So when I look at my brayer, it's got ink all over it, all the way around. And it kind of looks a little sparkly when I hold it in the light. That's how I know I've got enough ink. Now, did I use all the ink? No, I left some. It only takes a little bit to get the ink on my brayer. So what I do is I take a tiny little dip and then I start to roll back and forth. Because if I put too much ink on this brayer, it will fill in my lines and I won't like that. So when I'm ready, I'm going to start rolling my brayer back and forth across my stamp. You can see it's not getting anywhere where the lines are. Now, I'm out of ink. I haven't finished my stamp, so I need to come back, take a dip, and I need to roll it back and forth until I get the sticky sound and it looks sparkly, and then I can keep going. So I can turn it all sorts of different directions. If it gets on my table, that's okay. We have a special table just for printing. So, but it should look solid pink. So you see I have these little white spaces down here. I don't want that. I'm gonna come back in and really back and forth with my brayer, fill those in. And I'm going to be helping you guys. We will have a station just for printmaking. So I will be helping you guys to make sure you got enough ink on there. I think I need just a little bit more. Take another little dip, back and forth to get the ink evenly distributed on my brayer. All right. And I think I've got a good amount of ink on here. So then I'm going to take my stamp and I'm only going to touch it by the edges. I'm going to lay it down there, and then you got to choose a colored piece of paper that you wanted to use. You're going to take it and you're going to hold it down and put it on top of your stamp. And then we rub back and forth using the palm of our hands. We're going to really press and rub. Now this doesn't do anything. I need to be rubbing, not beating. Okay, make sure I get the edges, get the centers, rub, 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 rub. And then when I peel off my paper, I have a print of my lizard.